It's been throughout the family. My dad wore it, my uncles wore it, my sister wore it, I wear it, and my little brothers wear it as well.
Pretty easy decision then?
Yeah, it's been like a family thing.
Were you glad to see it was available when you got here then?
Yeah, for sure. Tearing on going, and I had the opportunity to get number 3. It was really good.
Sure, thanks.
No problem.
You mentioned your brothers. I know both of them were in town to watch you. How did it feel to make those 2 plays in front of them? What were they telling you after and stuff?
Man, those are my biggest critics right there. So making plays in front of them was good, but they got on me for a couple of plays, so they keep me humble for sure.
I know they're kind of going through, same process you were, being recruits and all that stuff. Both in that process and just in general, how have you kind of been just a role model to them? What advice do you give them, stuff like that?
I mean, I give them advice all the time, any questions they have. And with me going through it before them, they got to go on the visits, they got to see it themselves, they got to be in the rooms with those tough conversations going on when decisions are made. So they've been able to see it since yay high. So I think they're ahead of the curve for sure.
How has it kind of helped you just, kind of become a better leader, knowing you've kind of grown up leading, 2 younger brothers, both in football and in life in general?
I think it was a pretty natural transition. My dad's a leader as well, so kind of passed down to me. Just being the next guy, being able to lead and help anytime I get a chance to.
I was curious about that. Do you have like a kind of a top role model in your life? It sounds like you might be your dad.
Yeah, my dad is definitely my biggest role model. I always look up to him. Any advice he gives me, I always listen to. He's helped me make it this far.
Is there any one piece of advice maybe that he's kind of said over the years that sticks out or that you keep with you?
His motto is just go hard. So anything you do is just go hard. Real simple. You don't got to complicate it. Just whatever you do, go hard.
I'm curious. I know you said after the game, with kind of the younger DBs on this team, you kind of already see them as veterans, but I'm sure they still require a fair bit of leadership. Is there any parallels with your brothers, what things you've told them that have kind of been the same message to some of these guys out here?
Yeah, I think teaching the guys here has helped me with my brothers, and teaching my brothers has helped me with the guys here. I feel like they tend to have some of the same questions, or just me being at the age that they were at. There's some stuff that they can't see yet. And just me being the older guy, I've been through some different things, so I can give them my personal experiences and how I dealt with things, and they go for it from there.
Obviously, in the secondary, it's helpful to have a guy like Malachi, in that room being the leader and stuff. But, as Coach Hitchler, Coach Linguist, Coach Wommack even kind of called upon you to sort of be that leader for those guys, and, what do they tell you?
I think it's like a 2-headed monster, really 3. We got Devontae Smith in the room as well. He's an older guy. Malachi, who's already been here, he's already led the team, led the room, so he's definitely the leader for sure. I'm the other leader as well, so we just kind of work together as a team and make this thing work.
I talked to Amari. I asked him kind of what was his favorite memory of y'all 3 just growing up. I tried to get a nice quote out of him. He said he remembers dunking on you.
No.
Do you have maybe a favorite memory, whether on field, off field, with those guys growing up?
It's probably, we used to play, my sister's basketball practice used to play 2-on-1 basketball, those 2 versus me, and you know who came out on top.
You were dunking on them?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
When you look at having a fiery guy like Coach Wommack who wants turnovers, what have you guys done this week to kind of prepare and practice to get those turnovers?
It's helped with after practice as well, being able to get ball drills on the jugs. We always emphasize takeaways. It's not a turnover. We want to go take the ball away.
What's it like playing for Coach Hitch?
It's amazing. With this defense, we get so much freedom. He's allows me to be the playmaker I am, and for really all the guys, it's putting us in positions to be able to be free and be athletes and do what we do best and make plays.
What is he like as like a teacher of the defensive back position?
He's a really good teacher. He teaches any questions I have. He'll go in depth, in detail, and being able to articulate and teach me whatever he needs to.
You've noticed his cauliflower ear?
Yeah, he's a wrestler. Yeah, so he's been in some brawls, so I know he has that dog in him for sure.
What'd you think when you first saw it? Because it's a pretty gnarly ear.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't really think too much of it. I just knew his wrestling background, and I know he has that grit. So, yeah.
100%.